Hello, y'all. So I didn't have enough time on that one, so I came to this one. Um, but like I was saying, the nail went in his hand, went. I repeat that. Went in his hand, and when it did, the crowd, the cloud went dark, and it says here, man, that's hard. Peter Man, Jesus had, Lord had spoke to him. Before the rooster crowd today will the voice of me 3 times, and he went outside and wept bitterly. And did you guys know that he actually said a cuss word? The F word. When sorry, when Peter betrayed him. So you gotta be careful with that, you know. The guard mocked Jesus. The man who was guarding Jesus began mocking and beating him. They sorry, blindfolded him and denounced him, prophecies, who hit you, and they said many other insulting things to him. Jesus responded until at daybreak the corner of the elders of the people, both of the chief and priest and the teachers of the law, me and Jesus was led before them. If you are the Messiah, they said, tell us. Jesus answered, if I tell you, you will not believe me, and if I ask you, you would not answer. But from now on, the Son of Man will sit on the right hand of the mighty God. They all asked, are you then the Son of God? He asked. He replied, you say that I am. Then they said, why do you need any more testimonies? We have heard it from our lips. Then the whole assembly rose and led him off the plain, and they began to execute him, saying, we have found this man to bring our nation. He present payment of taxes and to counsel and claim to be a Messiah, a king. So Pilate asked Jesus, are you the king of the Jews? You have said so. Jesus said so. Then Pilate announced to the chief priest and the crowd, I find no bias for a charge against this man. Wow. The fact that they said that, the fact that he said that, the fact that he said that, it was really his plan. It was really his story. It was not just by accident. It was not by accident. It was his story. It was his finish. He knew what he was doing. He could have grabbed the angels. He could have did whatever he wanted. He didn't. Because he loved us that much to care for us, to have a heart for us. I go on by saying, you replied to the top of the crowd that he stood but they instant he stood up the people all of Judah by his teaching. He started in Galilee and he came over the hill on hearing different at if the man was going. When he learned that Jesus was under religion, he sent him to Jerusalem at the time. When Herod saw Jesus, he was a great pleased because for a long time he had wanting to see him from what he had learned about him. He hoped to see. Hold on, I want to do this one too. It not take time and wording. It's all because Wait, I followed the right one, the wrong one. Hold up, y'all. My morning grew quiet. Well, I guess we can play that one too. Hold on. I'm really sorry. We could put that on. Hold on. Hold on, I'm better. Maybe not. Okay. Sunday is coming, guys. Do not lose hope. Sunday is coming. Okay, ready? Present, and the sign he hopped to see him perform the sign of wonders. He planted him with many questions, but Jesus gave him no answer. The chef placed and the helmet to accuse him. He beholed and his folded with and mocked him back to the plantain. The day Herod and plantain had became friends because before this they had been enemies. But Saint called him the chief priest and the rule and the people and said to him, Then you bought me this man as one who was explaining the people of rebellion. I have explained him in your presence and found no base for your charges against him. Neither has Herod, for he sent him back to us. Wow. But even people who would arrest people, because they would do that back then, and kill people, didn't do it. Did you give you didn't deserve it? He didn't find no charge and no reason to do it. That was a choice for God. And he might not think so, but it is. Because the fact that he was crying at night, Thursday night, he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it. He was a human being, like us. He has feelings. He still does, but he didn't deserve it. He Thursday night or Friday night or something. Yeah, Thursday night. He was crying to God, saying, "I will be done." He didn't deserve it. And all he deserved was true love, true peace. He knew, even his enemies, even the people who were going to believe him, we were. Even though we were not there physically, we were the people shouting out, "Kill him, crucify him." Now looking back at it, I'm wondering, why did he do it? He knew what he was doing. He knew on the first day when Adam and Eve made a sin, he knew he had to go on that cross. And he promised us in the Old Testament that he was going to die on the cross for us. What a faithful man that we have on heaven and in our hearts now, just to be forgiven. They used to kill lambs and horses and animals before that, but he said, "No, I'm going to go on this cross and I'm going to die." He knew Judas what would do that to him. He knew it. He knew Peter would do that to him too. He didn't do it at all. But he did it because he loved you. And he loved me. To save me. To rescue me. And that's why I'm so hyped. And that's why I love Christ. Because he wanted to do it. And I think that's how we are supposed to be. Why didn't he just answer the gods? They weren't going to believe him anyways. Why should he do that? Why should he do that when they're not going to believe him? Oh man. Okay. Judah played on the mountain of the Garden. Wait. No, hold on. Yeah, he was playing, right? Just before all this. Will the watching way like a bridal moon. Oh, children to rise. What? He's coming soon. Yes, he is, and he is arriving. There's so many signs and wonders, and in the next video that I post is going to be the eclipse. I'm going to learn about it. I'm going to watch it with Gabriel. I'm really excited to do that because I want to see what this all is about. So, yeah. Okay. The crucifixion of Jesus. As the soldiers led him away, they seized Solomon and Solomon, who was his way in the country, and put the cross on him and made him carry it behind Jesus. And I think that was a black man, actually. That's what people say, and I think the Bible says. But he didn't really say. Behind Jesus, a large number of people followed him, including women who murdered and wild him. Jesus turned and said to them, Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep. Oh my God. That was just too good. Oh man. Where is it at? I lost the thing. Joseph, do not weep. For daughter of Joseph, do not weep for me. Weep for yourself and for your children. For the time will come when you will say, Blessed are the children, women of the womb never born and the priest, and they never nursed them. They will say to the mountain, Fall on us, and the hill covers us. For if people do not do things, when the tomb green, what will happen if it is dry? To other men, both criminals were also led out with him to be executed. When they came to call them and Gil, they crucified him there along the criminals on the right side, the other left side. Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. Oh man. We gotta get this. Hold on. Father, forgive them, for they not know what they know, what they do, are they doing. And they divided his clothes by carrying lots, watching the rules of the him. They said, He saved another, let him save himself, if he is God and the Messiah, the chosen one. The soldiers came up and mocked him. They offered him wine vinegar and said, If you are the king of Jews, save yourself. There was written notice above him, where was written, This is the king of Jews. They even named him that. Wow. So we rebuked him, do not fear God, he said, since you, but the criminals rebuked him, do not fear God, he said, since you are then we are proof of yourself for the thought shouldn't be the fact that we did nothing wrong. He said, Jesus, remember me when you go into your joy in heaven. Jesus said, Truly, I tell you, today will be me in paradise. Wow. It just happened like that. I figure out bowing down to God. Bowing down to the one, to the king, to whoever. I'm going to do part 3. But bowing down to the king, to the one who's going to rescue you. Man. the, the priest, the criminal just got saved by God.